Hi. My previous watchers, viewers actually, must have noticed some changes. I got a haircut today, uh, and for the first time, I've trimmed my, mustache that was coming, slice mustache, uh, and my face looks completely different. I'll put a photo to compare if you'd like. My mother saw me today. After I got the haircut, I went to her and she was like, and literally I called many of my friends, and everyone's reaction was like, some was like in shock, or someone like, what did you do? I have screenshots. I'll put them in. So yeah, it wasn't intentional, but this identity change, this look change, gave me a new a new chance to make a new self-image for myself, because whether you like it or not, looks is a big part of your life. You can't run away from it. You can't say that, oh, you should love someone for who they are. I know, I agree. I was fat, I was ugly, I had the worst kind of hairstyle. It should be like that in a fair ideal world. But if to quote Professor Snape from Harry Potter, it might have missed your conscious that the world is unfair. It's not rainbows and sunshine. The second line is from Rocky, but you get the point. I know it should be good and like that, but the world isn't all rainbows and sunshine, is it? So we have to adapt, we have to change ourselves in order to survival of the fittest. So that's what I'm doing. I'm improving myself every single day, and today I just completely changed, not completely but somewhat changed my look. I got a haircut. I was growing hair for a long time. It was all messy, and I still made it look good even in that transition growing phase. And today I got a haircut, and I told the barber exactly the kind of hair I want, and he did a pretty good job. I'd say. Look at that. Look at that flow. That is what I was going for, and it looks all good. I am really really happy with the outcome. Wasn't much of an advice in this video, but I think that you know I I needed opinions and validations in order to feel proud of this new decision that I've made. To change my looks, to change my you know personality, and improve my other traits. And I think you should be able to sit with yourself, which I am currently not, which I really should work on. And you should be able to look yourself in the mirror and say that, yeah, whatever I do, whatever I think, I'm confident about it. Not that I am always right, it's that I'm confident about myself. And if I'm wrong, yeah, I'm wrong. That's just it. I'll accept it. But not to be wrong, I'll have to do all the preparation, all the study, get all the knowledge about it, right? If I don't do that, I won't get confidence on myself. If I know that I didn't, research about a certain topic, I didn't have the don't have the complete knowledge, I won't feel as good, as confident, or as knowledgeable. But when you do, it's really good. The more I look at myself, the more I smile and, introduce a little humor to my life. But one thing is there, it revealed my face, and I'm not able to, recognize my own self. without the mustache. And you know, if even if I got rid of my hair, if I just took my skull into account, I wouldn't be able to recognize myself, because my features, this part of my face wasn't very exposed until recently, but now it is. So I'm seeing better expressions now. I think I'll stay clean shaved or clean trimmed. I actually trim my hair. I don't shave, because it is said the shaving peels off a part of a layer of your a very thin layer of your skin, and over time it darkens this area. I don't want that. We have an alternative of trimmer, so why not use it? I want to leave you with, don't second guess yourself, don't doubt yourself. And you'll only reach that point when you have the complete knowledge of what you're doing. Complete knowledge, see, you can't control all of your outcomes, right? But you can control how much what you do and how much you know about it. So if you can please have all the knowledge about the thing that you're pursuing or doing, so that at least you have confidence on your own self in what you're doing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, another big thing, uh it's currently 10:45 of 25th of March. Tomorrow 26th is my birthday, and I'll I'll have to wake up till 12. The reason I say have to and with a smile, because I have friends that will call at 12 a.m. and yeah, really happy about it. Not really complaining. I have a plan to you know wake up early tomorrow and just go out of house and spend the entire day just doing stuff. If I go 9 p.m. in the 9 a.m., I'll get back home at 9 p.m. I just want to stay out and do whatever I want tomorrow. Not much of a reason for it, just what I want. I want to be a traveler, but if I can't be comfortable with uncertainty, how will I move forward as a traveler, as a solo traveler, future solo traveler? So yeah. I think my videos from now on would be less about an advice, because I have ran out of advice. I think I do I can uh but I can give advices out of random examples, but those examples would be like you had to be there, or you'll have to be from a certain area of the world or India to understand that. Or it would be too stupid to make video about. Or maybe I'm just overthinking and doubting myself, and I'll start making those kinds of videos again. But I think I'll just pour my thoughts, make some vlogs now. I am really interested in making vlogs, putting some cinematic clips. I am editing a Haridwar vlog, and it won't be like your regular everyday religious vlog. It will be like a fun, you know, I won't say Gen Z, but from a cinematic view. Have you ever heard Charlie Puth's song on Haridwar cinematics? No, you will hear in my video. So yeah, you just want attention. You don't want my heart, and background with the holy river Ganga. So yeah, I'm not a very religious person, to be honest. I'm more on the spiritual end. You know, I like to operate from my inner moral compass. I'm a psychology student for those who are new here. And this is the word we use to, you know, uh, the religious people are bound by their religion, and uh, they operate by the rules of their religion. And spiritual people, they have their inner moral compass that tells them, which is almost like God. You know, they have a higher self, a self, a version of them that knows all the rights and wrongs and the best thing that you can do. That version tells you from inside of you that this is what you should and shouldn't do. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I was saying, yeah, it's going to be an amazing vlog if it came out of if it came out like I think it would.